I think we all understand today, if you're not talking NFL, you're not talking sense. Just flat out, it's Super Bowl or nothing today. But we'll talk about some other stuff too. What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. Understand it's already a struggle to make sure this mic is not clashing with this Nike chain here because I'm rocking my very favorite punter of all time. That's right, Pat McAfee jersey. I absolutely love it. It is one of the Nike stitched jerseys. Shout out to an eBay steal that I was able to get. My man is retired, but absolutely still love him. Now he does have the Pat McAfee show, which is extremely comical, so please make sure you check that out. That's just, you know, me plugging one of my favorite players of all time. So yes, I'm a Colts fan. You can tell by the jersey. Did we make it to the Super Bowl? Hell no, we didn't, okay? We are bouncing back from Andrew retiring, and we made some amazing strides this year despite that, so I'm very proud of my team. But this is all about Super Bowl 54 today, so if you live under a rock, then you probably don't understand. Super Bowl is going on all week. You've seen content posted in Miami from different creators and people within the industry, whether it's kicks, media, or more, and I've absolutely loved it. So before we really get started, if you guys are not already following Brittany Elena, please just make sure you do that, okay? Because when it comes to me, first off, this is who I'm following to be able to really get the behind the scenes inside scoop on a lot of different items, you know, events that are going on down in Miami this week. So please make sure that you check her out if you're not already following her. I'm trying to put y'all on, okay? Amazing drip, swag, style, funny, most positive energy ever. So girl, you already know I love you. So, okay, now that we move past that, when it comes to Super Bowl 54, so we have a showdown, a matchup in Miami between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I'm not a fan of either, okay? I could very well just easily say, hey, I'm going to root for the AFC because the culture in the AFC, and I just want the AFC to be well represented. I mean, I could, you know, as Shannon would say, Patrick, my homeboy, he thinks will surpass a lot of the great quarterbacks that we've seen play. Now, for me, my all-time favorite quarterback is Peyton Manning. That doesn't mean he's the greatest of all time, but he's still my favorite, okay? He's what I grew up watching and loving for every throw, the execution, the preparation, the dedication, all of that I took from his game to be able to instill that in my own ways of life and, you know, ways that I perform. And so that's my favorite QB. I know Pat has really captured the hearts of a lot of different people, and that kid is electric. He is powerful with his arm. He can make throws I have not seen in some time by people, and he's able to execute and stand in the pocket versus just be a very athletic quarterback that happens to be able to throw underneath. So I think that takes his game to a different level. Will they win, though? We know when it comes to these bigger games, defense wins. Can you control the actual flow of the game? Can you control pace? If you can run the ball and run that clock down, that gives you a far better chance, always in my opinion, of being able to control the outcome, because you want to make Patrick have to throw from, you know, under duress, and you want them to have to play from behind. So I think San Francisco does have the defense to be able to do that. So at the end of the day, if I had to bet money, I'm not betting money. If I had to bet money though, I'm not going to bet against Jimmy Garoppolo. I think a lot of people are underestimating what he can bring to this game, this stage. I know it's a really big one, but I'm actually going to go ahead and side with the 49ers here. So for all my subs and my followers that are 49ers fans, I'm going to side with the 49ers. I do think they can make it happen this year. I know that would be astounding for the city and the fan base. You guys have done nothing but amaze everybody with your execution and consistency over and over and over again this entire year. So I do think actually that the 49ers can take it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because the Kansas City Chiefs are a phenomenal team executing on offense, but I do think the defense may end up winning this, like, you know, tends to happen a lot of times in championships, especially like the Super Bowl. So moving past football, and if you're asking me, hey, you know, what are you doing for the game? Do you have plans for the game? As I'm filming this right now, It's like crickets. I'm still figuring that out. Pretty much it's like hitting friends up to find out what they are doing in town and figuring out, do I want to go to that? Do I want to go to that? So once I figure that out, I will have some plans. And you better have food, you better have wings. Otherwise I will definitely make I will definitely call audible. I'll be at home chilling. If the food and the drinks and stuff that I want is not provided, I will chill at home. So hopefully I can get everything that I want out of my Super Bowl experience wherever I choose to go. Otherwise, you know, I'm content just being by myself. Now I wanted to show you guys just some items that I got in. Now you guys have seen this brand on my page before, RLamar Clothing, so make sure that you check them out. I will have that link in the description. No, there's no discount code associated with it. There doesn't always need to be a code, you know, just I do like showing different things that brands end up sending me in. So we got this shirt here, so I got two. This is a white one, and it says blood is thicker than water. Now this is one of the more elongated style t-shirts, so at the very bottom it is going to hang down. It gives it more of a streetwear urban vibe, which I actually really like. And then this is the exact same one, except that it is all black and red. So in San Francisco, you guys sometimes do have, what is it, the more red style jerseys with the black on there, so this would actually rock perfectly for you. I haven't decided what I'm going to wear yet, but I will show you guys how I would just choose to style these two tees. Now again, they do have the longer style tail that is a curved hem at the bottom, so if you've never worn those, they will come down quite longer than your standard shirt, so just be cautious of that when you're buying it. If that's not the style you were going for, that's exactly what these are. I actually tend to like them because if you're going to wear a hoodie under, you know, on top of it, I actually do like the showing of the shirt underneath. That's just, you know, that's just kind of me and my style. So with this, let's just take a look at the message real quick. Blood is thicker than water, because I do think that does tie in very well to sports, today being the biggest day of football, because if you've ever played on a sports team, you understand that you more than likely were not raised with those individuals. They're not your biological family, but nothing could make you closer. You go through the ups and downs, the preseason, the lifting, the 5 a.m. workouts, the training, the injuries, the doubts, the wins, you get yelled at, you laugh, you cry together. You go through so much as a teammate with another individual, and I love the bond that you see, whether it is with basketball, football, baseball, doesn't matter. You form a bond if it is a team sport, because it's all that effort, everybody giving everything they have, and I do think that makes you closer than just teammates. It does make you as close as family. So that's kind of what that shirt resonates to me today in relation to the Super Bowl. Now, if you can be someone where maybe you aren't as close, let's say, to your biological family, but you have built a cohort of people, a tight-knit circle that feels just like family no matter what. You know that you can call them any time of day, night, morning, crises, a happy time, a good time, it doesn't matter. They are there, Johnny on the spot, as if they were raised in your family, as if you two may have actually, you know, been raised by the same parents, you were biological brother, sister, cousin, doesn't matter. That bond there is like blood to you, and it is very important and something you cherish and you hold dear. And you know, wake-up calls have occurred to be able to take into account everything that anything could mean to you, and we just have to always keep that in mind. So thank you again, Rick, for these. So once again, you guys can check out these shirts and more on his website. I will be sure to link that below, and then there'll be some short B-roll where you guys can check out actually how I would choose to style these shirts. Now, it is still winter, so it will just kind of depend. I am a jogger person. I do like to rock sweaters and cardigans, even with some of my streetwear stuff. You guys just don't see it as much, but you'll get a chance to see it today, because I think with the black one, I think I am going to style it more so with a sweater and some joggers, just in case you want it to be laid back comfortable, because a lot of times, listen, we go to the Super Bowl parties, unless you are at an actual public event like you're down in Miami or the Super Bowl party showing, we flex and we put on the kicks just to kick them off at the door, because most people aren't letting you just walk around their house in your shoes, understandably so. So we can all look good, take pictures for the gram in the mirror before we step out, and then make sure you put your shoes right on the ground. So at least make sure the fit is clean, the socks are clean, and I'll show you guys how I would choose to style both with some retro. So we're just gonna keep it retro friendly today on this Sunday. So please let me know, guys, who are you cheering for in this game? And if you stuck around this long, make sure that you are entered into my 10K 10K giveaway. Again, the number is definitely going to just become arbitrary and menial as we continue to grow past that. I just love adding value to each of you, whether it's with a budget video, a sneaker unboxing, how I would style kicks, clothes, it doesn't matter. That is just who I am, and I absolutely love doing it. And I thank you for the undying support that you guys provide for me. So we're going to continue on this journey, but I want to make sure I give back to you for the milestone of 10K. So make sure that you're entering into the giveaway. All the details are below. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.